Well, hello there. Yes, it's that time of the week again. It is Spotlight on Stage, where we shine a light on theatre across Greater Manchester. I'm Michelle Eagleton, and if you love theatre as much as I do, you are definitely in the right place because I will bring you a What's On guide as to what's on stage this week across our fair city. I'll also be catching up with a star from the stage and giving you the latest news from the theatre world. So, are you ready? Well, I hope so. We have got a jam packed show and we'd love you to get involved as well. So, if you haven't followed our Facebook page already, then do drop us a follow and drop us a comment. We love to hear your thoughts. Now, this week I have already been very busy and I've been catching up with a guy who will be familiar to you. He has been on our screens for many years and he's also been treading the boards too. You might have seen him in Waterloo Road as the wonderful head Mr. Rimmer. You may have seen him in Cutting It. You may have seen him on stage last year at Lowry in 12 Angry Men. Well, he is making a return to that very same stage. He is here this week from tomorrow night in The Girl on the Train, a classic thriller. Now, some of you may have read the novel, but have you seen it on stage? Well, take a look at this because I got the lowdown straight from the guy himself, Jason Merrells, to tell me what we can expect.
I've not read the book to this day because I don't know. Sometimes I think when you approach jobs, it's necessary to read background material, origin material, and it's helpful. Sometimes everything you need is in the script, and when that happens, it's fun to sort of fill the gaps in yourself as an actor or during rehearsal with your company, that you make the story your own. So kind of that's what we've done really. A few of the cast have read it. G's read it, Giovanna, but and many others, I think. But I haven't. I saw the film many years ago, um, and I was part of this production when it was at Salisbury a year ago, um, which is the origin of this version, I think. Even though it's been done on stage before, I think it was quite different. And this version, with this design and this director, dates from last year in Salisbury, where we tried it out, and then this tour happened. So it's been a long process, and I've been involved with it since then. And it's been really, really wonderful to be a part of, and it's really taken off this time. This version with this company for this tour. I'm very proud of it. Yeah.
And it's a very great role that you've got. I mean, the part of Tom, it's there's lots of different facets that you can bring to it. I don't want to give too much away for anybody who doesn't know the story,
Mm.
but there's a lot of gaslighting going on, isn't there?
There is, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a kind of annoying modern word, isn't it? But it's something that's been going on for centuries, for longer than that probably, and it's it does deal with that. It deals with relationships and manipulation and coercion and control. It deals with addiction and alcoholism, um, and within that is the thread of this relentlessly intelligent woman who, despite all her troubles, um, is onto something, sniffs something out that doesn't quite make sense, and it's a great thriller.
Yeah, and for you, I suppose drawing you to that role of Tom as an actor, I mean, making those decisions about which roles you take, was it because, we get those two sides that are seen throughout the show? Was that
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
challenge?
I mean, a journey is always what you're looking for, I think, as an actor, and a conflict that's either resolved or resolves you. So yeah, absolutely. It's he's a very interesting character because of the masks he wears and how much he shows and how much he doesn't show. Yeah.
And also quite interesting throughout the tour because you've not just got one ex-wife here. You've got three different ex-wives going. You've got Giovanna and then
Yeah.
Louisa and then Laura. Again, is that something that's nice because that does that keep it fresh for you having that because playing
I
it with
hope so.
different people? Yeah,
Yeah, I hope so. It's going to be hard, um, G not doing it really, because we've forged it together this time, all of us, and but I'm sure the other actresses will drop in and fit. But there will there will always be a period of adjustment on both sides, because each actor will bring something slightly new. Um, and it will be hard for them to follow a groove that they haven't necessarily created, but is necessary for the show because that's the way it runs, you know. So it's um it's a period of adjustment for both of us, I'm sure, but it'll be fine.
it's going to be great to have you and Giovanna at Lowry. I know that you came last year with 12 Angry Men. Is it going to be nice to come back? I mean, it feels
Yes.
like you are kind of an adoptive
Yeah.
Mancunian. We've had you for so many years in things like Cutting It, Queer as
Yeah.
Folk, and Waterloo Road.
Manchester's been very good to me in terms of work, and I've worked here. Well, it all started in Bolton, at Bolton Octagon, in I think it was 1999. I did a play out there, and a lot of the work that I ended up doing came out of being in that play. Um, so it's been wonderful, clocking off Queer as Folk, Cutting It, Waterloo Road, so many shows. Yeah, I love Manchester clearly, and I have a lot of affection for it, a lot of friends here, and a lot of connections, and so it's always lovely to come back. Lowry's wonderful to play, and yeah, it's a beautiful city.
It is a gorgeous stage, it really is. And I believe we're going to be seeing you on screen anyway in the Manchester Roots, Waterloo Road. I am a huge fan. Mr. Rimmer, I've been watching the old episodes recently of you in action just to kind of get a bit of nostalgia back.
Yeah.
And nearly 20 years on,
Mm.
you're going to be back this month on screen as a counsellor. Mr. Rimmer's a counsellor.
He is indeed. Yeah, he returns. We're actually filming a year ahead, so that's quite a long time ago for me now to think about. But yeah, I'm actually filming in the day while we're performing the play at night next week, and I'm finishing the story that I started at Waterloo Road for the end of their series 17. So I'm actually going to be working on Waterloo Road in the day, finished by 3, and then going straight to the Lowry to do the show.
Wow. I think there's going to be a lot of coffee that you're going to be having,
Yeah,
Jason, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I was going to say, in your spare time, while you're here, are you going to be doing any artwork? Because we've got some great places. I know your art is fantastic, winning Celebrity Artist of the Year. It's like, wow.
I won't have a lot of time to do that. No, not next week. But I do know the galleries, the Whitworth and the main Manchester Gallery very well. I'm there all the time when I'm in the city. So one nice thing though is that at the Lowry they have the Lowry Gallery upstairs. So that's beautiful, and I will be wandering around that for want of any more time to do anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? I feel like they should put your Noddy holder in that gallery while you're here.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll have to ask Noddy.
Great actor and a great guy. I think he's going to be fabulous in The Girl on the Train. If you want to catch Jason in action, it opens tomorrow night at Lowry and it runs until Saturday, the 15th of February. If you want to book those tickets, all you need to do is head to our website, which is ilovemanchester.com/theatre. Now, let's take a look what else is on at the theatres this week. Well, staying with Lowry, we have got a bit of comedy for you with Hold On to Your Butts. This opens on Wednesday and it is all based on Jurassic Park. This is the ultimate parody. It is so funny, and it really is a chaotic masterpiece. If you want to find out more, I did interview one of the stars from this production, Jack Baldwin. You can kind of go a little bit further back on our Facebook page and find out what he had to say about it. But really, it includes sound and physical theatre like you have never seen it before. And there really are dinosaurs, honestly, believe me. There is silliness on an epic scale. And if you're a fan of the film Jurassic Park, you definitely don't want to miss this one. From the ridiculous to the dramatic over at the Royal Exchange, there's not one but two Carol Churchill plays being performed in an evening. Let's take a look at the trailer to find out a bit more.
I'm walking down the street and there's a door in the fence open, and inside are three women I've seen before. So I go in. Escaped Alone and What If Only. Two short plays by Carol Churchill.
Brilliant playwright, fantastic cast, and you get two productions in one night. What can be better than that? If you want to head down to the Royal Exchange, it runs until the 8th of March. Now, talking of great playwrights, a Willie Russell classic is taken to the stage over at Octagon. Of course, I'm talking Shirley Valentine. Yes, be transported to sunny Greece with this beloved northern comedy. And Mina Anwar is reprising the title role in this heartwarming one-woman comedy. And it sees Mina resetting the play to Lancashire. Yes, housewife Shirley is stuck in a rut and frustrated now the kids have flown the nest. So what does she do? She leaves her hometown behind for a holiday in Greece. Will she come back? Well, to find out more, you will have to go and see it. I can tell you, this is a fantastic play. It is on at Octagon in Bolton until the 8th of March. And if you want to book any of those productions, all you need to do is head to our website, ilovemanchester.com/theatre. Now, do you know a pet dog that has what it takes to be an opera star? No, it isn't April Fool's. It is actually real. If your pooch is up to be on stage, then you might just get the chance because over at the Opera House, they are looking for a pet dog to star in La Boheme. It is, of course, a beautiful and romantic opera, and it comes to town from the 21st of February. And they are looking for potential pets who are well behaved, medium to small in size, and have owners that are prepared to go on stage in costume to look after them. Now, what are they going to do? Well, they are going to come on stage in this new tour to be one of the lead characters' dogs and make an entrance. So, if you do fancy it, you are urged to send photographs of your dog to Ellen Kent, who is the wonderful producer of this production. It's Ellen at ellenkent.co.uk. You need to include your contact number and address, as well as the breed, height, weight, age, and name of your dog. Oh, I'm very tempted to put my own dog up for that one. Good luck if you are entering, and if your dog is successful, let us know. Now, that's it for this week with Spotlight on Stage. I hope you've enjoyed the show. A big thank you to my guest, Jason Merrells. I'll be back with more Spotlight on Stage next Monday, so spread the word till then and give us a great big follow. Have a wonderful week yourself, and I'll see you next Monday.